I was coming to believe, it was God's word that he just opened it up to me, and I felt that it was very much him talking directly to me. It was truly alive and powerful. And then I just went home and I was reading my Bible, and I was amazed at what God was saying, at his mercy, at his kindness, his compassion, at the truth that I hadn't known what was life all about, and he was just unfolding it to me, and it was really like a personal love letter. So Richard and I have been reading through John chapter by chapter. We don't do the whole thing in one day. We do a chapter. And then oftentimes I just give myself the freedom to, oh, we're here? Well, what does this other passage say about this? And I always finish with some kind of a prayer, even if it's just Lord, help me to understand more thoroughly what was going on there. Coming out of college, I had a fully secular education, and I had no interest in God or the things of God. Never, except for a wedding, walked in a church during all my college years. I was alone, I was lonely, I had no friends, so I was in a new community. So out of desperation, I went to church with him, and I disliked it. I was very uncomfortable. I thought everybody must know I don't belong here. But I was desperate enough for the company to go to church again the next week and the next. And that's when I really heard and felt the Lord speaking. And my questions inside were, can this really, really be true? It just seems too good to be true. I didn't want to hear, but as I heard, it really, I think, awakened in me a hope that maybe God cares for the people who are hurting and broken and really don't have their life together. Painful things soften our hearts and give us compassion for people who are hurting, because I know what it's like to hurt, and I know what it's like to wait for the Lord to come and comfort. And sometimes he just directly gives that comfort internally, and sometimes he brings it through the church family or other family members. And that's why I love church. I love coming to church. I love the live stream, because it's like, this is my family. This is the safety net that God has given in life. God is invisible, and I'm looking forward to seeing him. But until then, I see him in his people who reach out, who say a word that they may not have known, wow, that was just the word I needed to hear, but God knew. Reaching out, if I couldn't reach out, I would just implode. I need to reach out. I think God has just given me a longing and a love to show love to people with nurturing, with reaching out, with interacting. I love relational opportunities, spontaneous. I love talking to strangers. And then when I used to drive back and forth, when the new high school was being built, and I saw a sign, oh, new high school coming, something like that. And I just throw out a prayer that the Lord would be honored and lifted up there, and the kids would have the opportunity to learn, in a place of truth and acceptance. I wouldn't have said I was a natural, but the Lord has just given me the opportunity to be there. I love those high school students. I just am, I don't know, maybe my best self there, in terms of, I just go and I'm like, Lord, it's all you. I have nothing planned to say. Just bring somebody, and and He does, and it's what He's given me to do.